stargazing today and he said, are you going to see the new Bond film? But no, this is going to be much better, I'm sure. Formally opened to the public on 28 October 1935, Mills Observatory was gifted to the people of Dundee following a bequest from John Mills, a linen and twine manufacturer and a keen astronomer. Designed by city architect Mr. McClellan Brown in collaboration with Professor Ralph Sampson, Astronomer Royal for Scotland, it is the very first British observatory to have been built with the sole aim of encouraging the public to understand the science of astronomy. And I think that's quite a fantastic achievement, and it's still doing that today. Now in its 80th year, John Mills' original visit still remains at the heart of Mills Observatory, as members of the public, astronomers and scientists, both amateur and professional, continue to enjoy the amazing views of the stars and space that are provided through its telescopes. Across the years, the observatory has welcomed many well-known visitors, including astronomer Patrick Moore, the Princess Royal, and Colonel David Scott, NASA astronaut and commander of Apollo 15. The observatory is a focal point for people to come together to share important landmarks and occasions in astronomy and space travel, such as when in 1969 staff members of the Dundee Astronomical Society and the public crammed into the lecture room to watch television coverage of the first moon landing, or earlier this year when 700 people gathered early in the morning to see the partial solar eclipse. And the great thing about that was also covered by BBC television, and the word of the Dundee Observatory spread across Scotland. As well as providing free public access to events and viewing of the skies throughout the year, the Observatory's learning and engagement programme also offers a range of tailored activities for families, schools and community groups. The Observatory is also home to the Dundee Astronomical Society, which was formed in 1956. We're especially grateful for the support of their members who regularly give their assistance at busy planetarium evenings and other public events. So thank you all very much indeed. We're also here this afternoon to launch the Outer Space, Inner Space project, which I've just seen a little preview, and it's absolutely amazing. This is an exciting collaboration between Leisure and Culture Dundee, Dundee City Council and the University of Dundee. This project and investment is an example of how organisations in the city are working together for the benefit of our citizens. Mills Observatory was founded on the principles of public access and engagement, so it's heartening to know that we are future-proofing that ideal by continuing to provide inspiring opportunities and exciting events 80 years later. A big thank you to all the staff at Normandis and the Mills for all the fantastic work they've done. They really have put in a huge amount of effort to bring the observatory back to the glory it once had, and hopefully these things will continue to grow as more and more people use the facility. I now invite Sam Smith, head of the Centre for Advanced Science Technologies at the University of Dundee, to introduce Outer Space, Inner Space.
Thank you, Lord Provost, for those remarks. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam Swift, head of the Centre for Centre for Advanced Scientific Technologies at the University of Dundee. I'm delighted to be representing the university today. What I believe is a celebration of the ideals and the ethos upon which the City of Dundee and the Mills Observatory has forged that collective identity as a city that is a scientific and cultural centre, which our predecessors, I'm sure, will be very proud. It's a city of investigation, innovation, local and international collaboration, and of course discovery. These kind of words are often overused, but in the context of what we're celebrating today, I think we can say with confidence that these are exactly the principles that allow projects such as Outer Space, Inner Space, which is so ambitious in its scope, to be achieved. I think it's going to be possible in a city such as Dundee. Pete Downs, principal of the university, can be here today, unfortunately. There's a sitting of University Senate, but I'm sure he'll be happy to be presiding over the government's meeting of Scotland's University of the Year. So I'm delighted to represent the university in space, not least because I've been involved in this project from the start, and this is a project I really believe in, and I hope I can convey in some ways its significance to you. It's an amazing project because it's both visually stunning and genuinely interactive, but also it's accessible to people from any educational background and really of any ability, and that's what makes it so unique. The other thing that's amazing about this project is the manner in which it came about and how it represents everything that this city stands for. So the university, we've been propounding the quality of research that's interdisciplinary, collaborative, and that communicates science and has an impact on lives outside of academia. So what I'm pleased to present today is a bridge between the academic and the actual, if you will, so the town and gown. Working on this project has challenged us as a university to be better than we have been before, to be more than the sum of our parts. So this has been a real collaboration between biology, chemistry, physics, astronomy, computing, mathematics, medicine. And we've collaborated about this public engagement project as we trust and expect our researchers to collaborate to effect positive change in the community and in the world. So whatever our ethos and ideals, these have to be delivered by people, and my main job today is to thank some of those people who made this possible. So first, on behalf of the university, I'd like to acknowledge the foresight of Leisure and Culture Dundee, Dundee City Council, the Mills Observatory Advisory Group, and the Dundee Astronomical Society for giving us both the actual and the visionary space to make the project possible. This group, special thanks should first be paid to Christine Miller. Secondly, to Sarah Hussain, who first conceptualised the project. When Sarah first introduced this project to me, she said she would do all the work, which leads me to thank Rolf Black. Basically anything you can touch or feel in the outer space in the space room, Rolf was responsible for rather than anybody else. Sarah also took it upon herself to hijack our interdisciplinary PhD program, that's our focus program, which we're very proud of at the university. And Valentina and Valerie are here today. They've really been pushing what I say is a new style of public engagement, so I'd like to thank them for research, teaching and public outreach depends extremely heavily on universities' advanced technical resources, which is kind of where I come in. All of the images that you'll see from the life sciences context, the cells and tissue images you see, are all from the imaging facility at the University of Dundee. The satellite images are from the Dundee receiving stations, and those images are transmitted through a cable which was developed by research staff at the University of Dundee. So basically, Dundee has this proud history of technology, and our technologies are driving the world in the space beyond. So our job really is to get that message out there about just how important Dundee is as a world leader. I need to thank also Tom Hughes and Sonny Rocha, who are the Centre for Gene Regulation and Expression, who co-funded this exhibit with the Dundee City Council. And this shared vision brings research from the top university here in the city